Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey y'all, what's going on? It is Saturday, February the 3rd, 2024. If you hanging out the bushes, that's what's up. Any of you guys that's in the chat, give me a 1 just to let me know that you can hear me, and we will get started. Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right, y'all can hear me. Give me a 1. Thank you guys so much. All right, we're going to get started because I got stuff to do. It's tax time. I got to get my paperwork together for my accountant. Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on 1 second. Y'all, how you doing out there? It is Saturday. It's a sunny day where I'm at. You know what I was doing, y'all? So y'all might hear me sipping and drinking. So if y'all have your tea, your coffee, you know, your whatever it is that you eating, your popcorn, whatever it is that you do when you watching these lives, and I'm gonna give a shout out to you guys that are in the chat. I am eating some oranges, some heirloom oranges, y'all, from Trader Joe's. Y'all, these are the best oranges ever. Okay, I have been snacking on these oranges. So good. We need vitamin C, and especially in this time of the winter time, we need vitamin D, y'all. So go and get your vitamin D. I do have a website where y'all can go and purchase them from my online store, but I'll list that another time. And I'm sitting here drinking some water, talking to y'all. How about that? But yeah, I wanted to talk about, okay, trauma bonding, the trauma bonded, okay? And sometimes religion is used by those abusers to trauma bond people even more. So let me see what y'all saying out here in the chat. There's Daisy Stash, the red lipstick hustler. Y'all names kill me. Okay, your screen names be giving all type of stuff. Okay, Linda Gibbs, how you doing? Good afternoon. She says, how you doing? Deborah Smith, how you doing, Deborah? I had a girlfriend named Deborah back in Brooklyn. I wonder where she's at. You know, some people from school, you know, that I haven't kept up with, but her name was Deborah Worthington. I hope she's out there doing well. So y'all, this last video, that phone calls from prison drops yesterday, let me just share the screen, and I'm gonna lay down some things for y'all so y'all can understand just where I'm coming from. Okay, so this is the call that I'm gonna be referencing. It's the video call where Ernesto talks about Sonia's looks, and it's dated June 25th, 2023. Okay. Okay, it's dated June 25th, 2023. And this is the phone call that we're going to talk about. This is Sonia, his friend, and of course that's Ernesto, if you don't know. And on this channel, I talk about a plethora of things, but since we on this topic of this story with Shirley Strawberry's husband, Ernest Williams, who is incarcerated right now, and this whole shenanigans. But one of the reasons why I'm even covering this story, because let me just be 100 with you guys, and I've always been that way. I've had my channel for 3 or 4 years, way before Nesto. Okay, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I've been talking about toxic relationships, NPD, and identifying those signs and symptoms long before him. So when this story is over, I'll move on to another story. But it is my belief that in these end times, and yes, I am a believer, okay? I believe, and let me just tell you what I believe in, because you got to be clear about that. I believe in my Savior as being Jesus Christ, period, point blank, right? So with that being said, in this end times, there's going to be a lot of deception, and a lot of people are operating with a lot of different deceptive spirits that I think we need to educate other people about who may have been in these relationships, come out of them, or currently in them, or don't know anything about them. It is my belief. So that's why I'm talking about it. And let me just say this. Yes, these are people's lives. But when we watch the news every day on channel 2, Channel 7, we're looking at people's real lives, okay? So this ain't no different. We just got some phone calls that came out and some video that we can actually decipher, look at, and watch. So when we watch this, whether it's on YouTube or on the Channel 7 Evening News, those are real people's lives, and we do discuss them and talk about them. So it ain't no different. Now, I want to talk about, there's some comments down here, and there's 2 comments that I really do want to read, okay, before we get started, because we're going to talk about trauma bonding, the trauma bonded. See, because what I understand and what I came to learn is, if you are a wounded person, have had trauma in your life and you haven't healed, you are still going to be a target for those manipulative people if you don't heal those wounds. And they will try to come in and find that vulnerable wound that you still have and then trauma bond you, okay? Whether you are religious or not. Let me be clear. So there's a comment here that somebody named Hall Gang left one day ago. And it's a man, okay? It says, as a man, I can tell you how unsettling it is to hear him, meaning Ernesto, tell her, meaning Sonia, ooh, you look young. This is one grandpa I wouldn't allow around none of my 4 girls. These are comments, okay, from a man. So let's be clear. This is somebody named Chris8478. Nesto's weird obsession comparing her to a child is telling. That's why he went after her. There's a sick fantasy only these 2 really know about. Now, I'm going to say this. This is for fair use, for commentary and educational purposes, as per the Fair Use Act of, 1978, I think it is. And so I'll be giving my commentary, but I'm also educating as well. And by law, we are able to do that and to speak on these things. But one of the things that I find that is very, that I'm finding, especially with Black women in the Black community, it's funny and it's not funny, but I'm saying it's funny. It's very strange how Black women who have been injured, have trauma in their lives, abuse, have been abandoned or rejected. Those are spirits in the Bible, okay? One of the things that I'm starting to see, and I guess this is something that I'm starting to learn about, is that these individuals have an affinity to protect the abusers or coddle to the abuser versus having that much empathy and sympathy for those that are abused. And that's when you know that person is still toxic, they're still trauma bonded. And a lot of times they will use religion and the Bible to do that. Now, a lot of times, people, you go through things and you find the Lord, because what will happen is the Lord will bring you to your knees and leave you to your own vices. And then when you figure it out and come back to him, he'll be there to accept you. If and only if you are repentant, you humble yourself, and you don't have pride. See, there's a big difference if somebody's saying they accept the Lord, or in doing so, you have to accept accountability and responsibility for what you do. Okay. So that's how this works. Okay. So miss me with all of that. Yes, the Father that I know, he is a loving God, but he is a God he's a consuming fire, and he does not play. Okay. And one of the things that we need to understand is when the victims become victimized more, because they're like, oh my God, you got to give these people a chance. And no, I'm not entertaining Satan. Okay. I'm not going to sit at your table and kiki with you and laugh and joke with you when you are diabolical and you are still dealing in those spirits. No, ma'am. There's nothing in the scriptures that tell us that we need to sit here and the Bible basically says resist the devil and he will flee. So no, we don't want him sitting at our table around us. I pray for you over here while you get yourself together over there. Okay. So let me see what y'all are saying over here. So I just wanted to go to that, and we are going to it says sound familiar. When you say sound familiar, Candy K, what you talking about? It says Deborah Smith says, do you do your own drawings, or I use no, I'm not a computer whiz at all. I use some programs to do the computer drawings, that's for sure. Not at all. And Candy K says sound familiar. What's that? And I don't want you, this is one thing I don't want y'all to do. I don't mention anybody in my chat at all. Okay, nobody. Okay, I can mention them, and if y'all want to chime in, that's different, but I don't want y'all dropping no names Hey, you caught alive. Hey, Lisa, Lulu. How you doing? What's going on? It's 38 of y'all in here. Give me a thumbs up. And yes, I do want y'all to give me a thumbs up. And I do want y'all to like and subscribe, because the more people subscribe, the more this message gets out. It can get out to men, women, and even younger people, so they can understand how to stay away from some of these predators. Okay? Some of these people are absolutely predators. And I'm not sitting here having a party or having some sort of emotional attachment to somebody that abuses people. No, I'm going to pray for you over here, brother, while you get your life together. But that's about all. The Bible, the God that I serve, like I said, is an all-consuming fire. He is a God of love, patience, grace. He shows us mercy. He does, because he showed me mercy. But he does give us, and he tells us to have wisdom and discernment. Okay, and to test the spirits. And if you test the spirits, you will be able to see sometimes. Now, some of these people are very cunning. You may not be able to, but you have to give yourself some time. And over time, you'll be able to see if these people are repentant or they just playing a game on you. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So anyway, I'm glad you caught the live too, Lisa, Lulu. How you doing, Candy K? How you doing? You bet not, Candy K. I know where you going. You bet not. I think the best information that Sonia has given us is that we're 80%. Y'all are straight. One thing about y'all have missed your calling. Some of y'all are comedians. Y'all are funny. Y'all are really, really funny. And so, yes, this is a serious situation. I think we can have some fun and some kikis over here. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go straight to it. We're not playing around with this, because people's lives are being affected. People's lives are being ruined. And yes, everybody, Shirley, you got to take responsibility. But if somebody targets you and you don't even know that you're being targeted, then that's a whole nother story. Okay, this is scary. Okay, so let's get into, I'm going to read some stuff to y'all. So I'm just gonna let y'all know, no, I'm not entertaining. I'm not sitting. I'm not doing none of that stuff with you. You go and get yourself together. And one of the things I do know is that in order for people to heal, those who are even victims, they have to acknowledge what they've gone through in life and really be transparent. If you go to therapy, the therapist is going to make you do some work. The therapist is going to make you acknowledge what happened in your childhood and what negative, toxic behaviors that you may have in and of yourself. Okay. See, that's what a good therapist will do. And the Bible is the best therapist of them all, because bottom line is the truth will set you free. That means in order for you to really heal, the Bible is really telling you, in other words, for you to heal and to recover, you have to admit everything. You know what I'm saying? And those who have victimized people, they have to be accountable and be like, you know what, I'm wrong. I shouldn't have done that. I messed up. That's what you humble yourself. And I ain't seeing that. I ain't seeing it. But that's just me. You know, girl, how did you know what I was thinking? Girl, you could. You better not put nothing, Candy K, in this chat at all. I'm just saying. All right, y'all. So I'm going to present something to you. We're going to share these screens and we're going to go over and I'm going to show you how in this call, it is a very telling call. I think this should be used. Also, those psychiatrists, and it's just not, people don't have anything to do. I got stuff to do. I got paperwork to get together for my accountant to meet him tomorrow, okay? I got to clean this house and get it together. So, no, we got stuff to do. That's true. But these phone calls, I think, should be used as classic examples to show what does a trauma bonded person look like. What does devaluation look like? What does the positive reinforcement look like? This call is it, okay? So let's go to this call. Shout out to Phone Calls from Prison. She released this call yesterday. And I look at things from I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist. Now, I work with people in the healthcare field who need to have therapy and who might be admitted and that type of thing. But I also look from a spiritual standpoint as well. Okay, so that's how I get down over here on my channel. And I also look at other YouTubers' content, because a lot of their content, I glean from it some information. Sometimes they're able to get documents and stuff that I don't have. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the content creators. But what we not going to do over here is have so much empathy, more empathy and compassion for abusers than we do for those that have been victimized. Okay. And I see a lot of Black women, for whatever reason, and it's because they have their own trauma. You see, when you have trauma and you don't heal, you will still capitulate. You will still empathize with it. It's called Stockholm Syndrome with your abusers. So you will have an affinity and an attraction for them. And it makes no sense to me, but it does make sense. Okay. And then want to use the Bible to, to predicate more injury, and then also the Bible is being used as, to me, a tool and a weapon to get empathy and sympathy. Like, oh, no, ain't nobody empathizing with that. Okay. What we going to do is call a spade a spade. I hope and pray that all parties involved get their acts together, because we all have sinned. What I'm saying is, I don't believe that we should victimize the people who have been victimized anymore. Okay, I see a lot, and there's another thing. A lot of abusers, people who are abused, all of a sudden they find the Lord. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with finding the Lord, but if you're doing it sincerely, that's one thing. If you're doing it, to garner empathy and sympathy to help the people to think that you change, that's a problem. And a lot of narcissists, I'm using the word, use religion, okay, so you think, oh man, God, they changed. They ain't changed nothing. They just know that you religious, that you have, some sense of spirituality, and that you will accept them more if they say they read in the Bible. And then they're gonna have you, man, get out of here. Miss me with that. Anyway, so let's go. Let me turn this off. I'm gonna turn off the music here that's playing in the background. Hold on, because we need the music off so we can listen, and we need to learn. This is about learning and listening. Okay. This is what we need to do. Okay, so this is phone calls from prison. This is Sonia over here, his friend, and this is Ernest Williams. This is Shirley Strawberry's husband. This is from June 25th, 2023. Okay, so let's start off with the call, and I'm going to be interrupting with, part of the call. There's some profanity, so if it's going to hurt your feelings, then you might want to turn it off. But there's a little profanity in here, and there's some commercials that I'll try to skip over. But I want to show you the actual push and pull of a person who is still being a manipulator. And one of the things I want to say, there is no, I'll just play it. So let's play it. Shout out to phone calls from prison. This is for fair use for educational and commentary purposes. Please go on over there to download. Not download, to go over there and watch the channel. So let's go.
Where your head at, woman? Your hair look good though. Hold on. What'd you say?
It was very hot.
Oh yes. Oh, this.
So this is the first thing. Soon as she gets there, she shows him her nails, because he's already told her what he likes. So she goes and she primps herself. And I'm also going to show you about grooming, because he grooms her. Whether people want to believe this or not, say whatever you want. The truth is the truth. The truth will set you free. She has been groomed. He has groomed her. These behaviors are not normal. And anybody who wants to sit here and thump on the Bible and act like this is normal behavior, stay right where you are, because something is wrong with you. Okay, you need to go get delivered, or go get healed, or go get therapy. Okay, those are facts. I'm not sitting here playing no games. This is facts. And I think before I finish, go on. One of the things was that I saw people say, well, this makes me very uneasy, and I don't feel comfortable with this, and I'm getting some creepy feelings. We have not taught our sons and daughters to acknowledge what their feelings are. So when they feel those, that is your gut, your intuition, what the Lord has given you to say something is not right with this person before you get deep dark in. So we have not taught our own children, because as adults, we're not even acknowledging the creepiness of what this is. This is not normal. This behavior ain't normal for grown people in their 50s and 60s. So anybody who says that it is, any therapist, psychologist, anybody looking at this will say, no, this ain't normal. So let's go. We not playing no games over here. We gonna call it what it is.
So pretty. It's so
No
pretty.
lashes. Oh, no lashes. Very minimal today.
Your ass look young as hell.
Not normal. A grown man who's a grown man. I mean, she does look young. She has the body of a young teenager. She does not have the body of a grown woman. But for him to be looking at her like that, it's not normal. And I believe that these calls and stuff, I don't know what's going to happen on Monday. And we'll see. But it don't help the case. And just like that man said, I wouldn't have my kids around them either. Okay.
No makeup. You got lip gloss on a lip liner, just a little.
When I say you look young as a motherfucker, for real look young.
And she's flattered with that. She is flattered with that. So what he is throwing compliments, because he knows there's 3 things that I believe his friend really, really likes. Her is really enthralled with: her hair, her looks, her age, and money. So all he does, if he's going to compliment her, it's going to be about her looks, her hair, her clothes, or her age. Anything outside of that, he's not going to say. And when he wants to devalue her, he's going to talk about her looks, her age, her hair. He's going to do that to devalue her. Okay. So, because that's what she is, liking. But let's let it run through. Right now, he's giving her compliments. This is how they do this push and pull. Okay. He's giving her compliments now. This is, the positive reinforcement. But then you're going to hear him devalue her right real on.
But your eyes hurting? You got a stretch?
He's devaluing her right there.
How you doing, old man? About to get out? What's up, Debbie?
So she knows this is a devalue. She goes right back to the old man. That's her thing, to go back, because she knows, like, what are you talking about? He went from, oh, your nails look nice and you look so young, to what he's scrunching. These people, do you see the smirks on their faces? This is not normal. Okay, it ain't normal.
Fear. Oh God.
So then there's some technical difficulties. So we're gonna talk about it. Then he goes off a little bit.
What did it do?
Because they're at a facility, and with computers, there's
She
technical
changed me to another phone, to another camera. Hello, man.
So they kind of speed it up.
Hello.
Oh, this one is much better.
She said you was on a bad station.
Oh, that's what it was? Yeah, you look nice with your little green outfit on. Yeah, you about 12. You look even like 12 years old.
That's not creepy. It is creepy, but it is inappropriate. A man that's almost 60 should not be grinning. It's almost like he's gleaning over her. So when people want to say that, I'm reporting what I see, I'm not, emotionally charged or have any in on this. I'm reporting what I see. And I'm being obedient, because a lot of people need to understand what they're looking at. They're just not looking at a person who's creepy. This is the person that's grooming her. This is what you call grooming techniques. Okay? All right.
All right, I'll be 12 today.
And she's accepting. This young lady has very low self-esteem, because a normal person who's not trauma bonded or doesn't have deep wounds would be very uncomfortable and be like, what are you talking about? I'm a grown woman. What are you talking about, 12 years old? This is not appropriate. That would be her response, but it's not.
Oh, you look young as hell. Your hair is beautiful, though.
Boy, okay.
Yeah, I love your hair. I think it's sexy. You gonna take some pictures like that?
Yeah, I'll take some pictures for you.
Oh, I love them fingernails. They're just so sexy.
You like them?
Man, this is a great screen right here. This is a good looking screen.
We're in summer.
Huh?
We're in summer. You said spring. We're in summer.
No, I said it's a good looking screen. The screen look good.
The screen is better? Oh, the
yeah,
other one
it's way clearer on this one. That one is like a dark age.
This one's mine look the same, so.
No, this is good. This is good right here. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I can see that
What
beard.
you got? Yeah, it's long now, ain't it? It's getting.
Damn long. You in that afro, Santa? They don't grow long this way, or you keep it trimmed this way.
No, I'll just be laying down on them. See?
No, I'm about this right here.
Oh no, it do grow. See?
Oh.
It's just laid down. I just gotta lay it down.
Oh.
Yeah, it grows.
Oh, yeah, you got that pretty hair. That's why.
I don't know about that part, ma'am. But you look very, very nice today.
He goes again. He's going to reinforce positive reinforcement. He starts out with the positive reinforcement. This is he's already studied her. So he already knows. All he has to do is tell her, you look nice, your hair looks good, you look beautiful, you look young, because she wants to stay young, right? Her looks is very important to her. And if you say anything about her looks, she gets very upset. Okay. You say anything about her hair. She prides herself on her hair, her looks, all the superficial stuff. So when it goes away, what do? So he already knows this. So this is what he's doing.
Very nice today. Yeah. Damn, your hair done grow long since the last time I seen it like that.
It's here now.
Yeah,
it done grow longer. Huh?
I told you it grows fast.
Yeah, real
I was
fast.
looking at pictures last year, and I didn't have no hair. It was like this, brush waves, all of this. Everything from here on down was gone.
You know to make your fingers look. You know that make your hands look very, very beautiful. You do know that, right? Yeah. Damn, they done got dark.
Now devaluation. This is the way the cycle, because your brain is releasing endorphins when he's telling her, oh, you look good, you look this, she's smiling, and now look at her face. As soon as she said, her face scrunches up, and he smiles, because this is the supply. This is how he keeps you trauma bonded. So no, I can pray for you from over here, but if I see you, I'm testing the spirits. I'm using my discernment and my wisdom. And yes, I have some compassion and mercy, but I'm not going to entertain the devil. I don't want to sit at the devil's table, right? And I don't have, at the end of the day, it's between the Lord and him. But I'm not going to enter. I don't want to mislead people and be like, well, oh, you know what? You got to have, compassion, because the Lord said, no, the Lord said that we need to also be wise and use discernment in these days, because there's a lot of deception going on. Yeah, I said it. So let's go.
You've been
face. Now she gives him the middle finger, because now he's devalued her. She's in the devaluation stage, okay? So he love bombed her already, and he does, and they go back and forth in the stage. It's a stage of abuse, but he's devaluing her and seeing how far he can go.
Then that sun.
Fingers not dark. They the same color. What did you saying? They just darkened my face.
Oh, they done got darker.
And he knows that she's all about her color. I'm telling you, he has already studied her. He knows she's, in my opinion, he knows that, complexion is important to her.
My face and my hands are like two different situations. We're all three colors, okay? Our chest is a different color, our stomach, our hands and arms, and then our face. Is your face and your hands are different, I think.
Now look at how he's looking at her. He's studying her to see the responses. And I hate to keep interrupting him. I'm going to let it play through. But he's studying her to see the response that he's getting from her. These people, I'm telling you, this is a very twisted thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they are. Because my hands are white now. Look how white they look.
Go get you some.
The white folk. Huh? They look real light, don't they?
Do this. You got any calluses? Hell
no. Oh, no.
Yeah, hard work. Only hard work you do is wash your car. That's it. Wash your RV.
That's not true. I do hard work. I do. Yeah. So how you feeling today? Yeah, physically, I do hard work. Yeah, I can tell you swing around that corner around there, swing around there. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, I like that little outfit you got on there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I like. Is what?
I said boobies.
Is it hot on you?
No, it's like parachute fence. It's very, very light.
Oh, they're very light. Okay, what you got? You got white tennis shoes on? Okay.
No, I have on heels.
What kind of heels you got on?
White heels.
Oh, damn. Okay, then. Damn, no shoes coming back in style.
Another low-key diss. He disses her. This is how he does this. Now watch her face. He's smiling because he already knows. Look.
These shoes came in style last season, but they came. They sell them this season too. So.
Okay.
They're new. I've never worn them before. Kiss my ass.
See? She already knows it's a dig. But instead of you getting up and walking out, because if you care about somebody, you're not going to be, so you can see their hand and see that it's darker because maybe she's in the sun, but you're not going to say some things if you really care. So it comes to the point where you have to have enough self-esteem in yourself to get up and be like, you know what? You won't talk to me like that. I don't care if you mean it or don't mean it. I'll just get you another visitor. Okay, get somebody else to come talk to you. But she gives him the finger, tells him F you, because she knows that these are insults. This is devaluing. But she sits and she accepts it. So she's been well groomed. Mm-hmm.
Why you say that? Why you want me to get you? Okay.
Because you said they came back this season. Some shoes back in season like they dated.
Well, you know what?
I don't wear dated shoes. Shoes is one thing that I buy every season.
Oh, please.
Because they do change the style. So whenever they change the style, I always buy whatever it is. Mm-hmm. But there are shoes that are just classics that stay in style. But
you know what? I'm going to say this, and I know this might not sound nice, but instead of investing money, in my opinion, a lot of people, they invest in cars and get some therapy. Go to somebody and talk to somebody. Use that money to talk to some people. I don't see y'all in the chat yet. I'm gonna come back. But use that money to go talk to somebody. Okay? All right.
Still buy shoes every season. That's why I don't spend too much money per season, because I know at least about $100, $150 a shoe.
That's $150. That's $150 right there.
These are $80. These aren't too expensive because they're kind of low.
He like, that's $150 right there. Now, in my mind, I remember seeing them shoes myself at TJ McAdoo's or something like that. But shoes are costing expensive, but I don't know that, I think to me, those look like those were in just me. I don't know. Those look like those were on the rack, the $49.99, $59.99 range. I'm just saying. I don't know what the name is, but he like, those are $150. That's another dig. He's devaluing her. Let me tell you something. He's very smart. He's not dumb at all. He's very smart, but using it for all the wrong things.
These were like $80.
Do your feet sweat in them things?
Another dig.
No, they're sandals.
He does this. This is
I'm talking about on the bottom of your feet. Sometimes
I gave myself a pedicure today in the bathtub, so my feet feel real good.
Oh, they do. Okay, that's good. That's good. Motion lips. Yeah. So what you doing since you out there in the hot sun today? What's your next? How long your hair stay like that in the sun, in this heat?
I got probably one more good day, and then it'll probably be oily and time to wash it. But what I'm gonna end up doing is putting it up, because it's a lot. When I wash it, it's just a lot of hair.
$35.
So I'll probably put it up for like 3 days and then wash it. I usually wash it when it sits long. I usually wash it once a week instead of every 3 days. Yeah, the shorter it is.
All about her hair, her looks, her clothes. There's nothing, because that's what he's trying to give her more compliments. He's going to devalue her again. Watch.
Or I wash it. When it was really short, I used to wash it every day. And then as it got longer, then it'll be 2 days, 3 days. This is 4 to 5 days now I wash my hair.
Okay,
so what does it? A lot of hair. It's just the more work it is, the least I wash it.
So what happened? Did it turn into an afro or something?
No, my hair doesn't really get afro. It gets oily. I told you, and then when it gets oily, it gets flat. And then so
it gets flat.
It gets flatter. I washed it Friday, so this is 2 days. But yesterday I didn't do my hair. I didn't do my hair yesterday. I just kept it under a scarf all day yesterday. So.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So it's not as bad as it would have been had I did my hair yesterday.
Oh, okay then. Okay. Who's gonna take a picture for you today?
Somebody say.
I don't know. I'll find somebody.
You're not cooking today? You're not cooking?
I said I was gonna make something, but I was supposed to make a stew. Remember?
Yeah. What? That's 2 days ago.
See, he has a good memory. He was like, I was supposed to make a stew. He was like, yeah, that's 2 days ago. So he kind of highlights that she always says she's going to start something but never finish it. But I don't know if she's putting two and two together. Ernesto has a memory like an elephant's. He remembers a lot of stuff. So when he says he doesn't remember his login to Instagram, I don't believe it. But anyway, let's go.
Meat market or a Jewish grocery store. I look for a Jewish grocery store when I leave here. Where do the Jews live here?
It's not that big a Jewish community here like that. Let's say out there in Gwinnett.
But where are they? Look, but where are they?
Everywhere. They're everywhere.
Aventura is the big Jewish community in Florida. That's where. I mean, in Miami is Aventura. That's where the Jewish grocery stores are. North Miami and Aventura is where the Jews are. So usually wherever the Jewish community and the Jewish churches are is where you'll find a Jewish grocery store, and those are that's like the best meat to buy.
There's some in Buckhead, a few Jews in Buckhead, a few, not that many though that I know of. It's just a black and white. Yes, everything black and white here. It's a sad situation, but that's what it is. Yeah.
No, that's not true.
No, you're higher than the camera because your camera is down on you.
How about that?
No,
just tell me when to stop.
There you go, right there. That light is in the way. That's what it is. Your background light. Yeah, that's perfect.
Talking about that part there?
No, down. Nope, lower. Over, right there. But that's fine. I can see you now. Yeah, I want you to do this the whole time.
Okay, how about that?
No, get back over there. That's fine right there.
Okay. All right, I appreciate you then. So what else going on?
Like Grady with the good hair.
That shit looking crazy as a mother. I don't know about no good hair, but this shit done got super
Grady with
great.
The good hair. He looked like Grady with the good hair.
Oh, this shit is getting disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Well, so what you talking about? You gonna wear it when you get out?
Well, I'm gonna get it blown out.
You gonna blow out? You gonna blow it? Oh, it's gonna be like this.
Yes, that's exactly how I want it to be
blowed out.
You gonna be
looking like Soul Train and shit.
Yeah, I want to blow it out. I'm gonna blow it out first.
I'm gonna buy you some hats.
No, I'm gonna walk around out there for about a week. About a week, and then I'm gonna get it blow it out, and then let it get back, unblow it out, and then I'm gonna.
And now here's where the technical difficulties come in. So I'm gonna go to the chat and see what you guys are saying. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all know that, right? Y'all don't ever. Y'all. She comes across. Let's see what Mia manifests to say. Shirley, she comes across like a liar. She says she used to wash her hair every day. I tell you, Shirley shut Nesto down. Yep. All of that is not here. Let's see. Miss Sunshine to you. Y'all are funny. Somebody said 790 F forever 21 1999 Amazon 54.
I'm having a bad day today with this thing. Yeah.
Y'all really are.
I don't know what's going on with it. What did they say?
Brown family.
She said I was about to get up. No, I was about to get up. They never do.
Also, that's clearly a 27.
Never do.
Well, they put they did.
No, they didn't. Because it was 21.
What you mean?
It's at 19 now.
Streets lying.
Oh, what you mean? What you mean? Move me again?
Did they move you again?
Let's go back. What are they talking about?
No, they put me to no. I'm in another thing now. Same one, yeah.
Third one. The third one today?
No, the second one.
He said the second one.
Second one.
Second one.
All right, talk sweet.
Now she goes to, now it looks like from what I'm saying, she was like, the third one today? He was like, no, the second one. So I don't know if she was trying to insinuate whether or not somebody else came to see him. He said it was the second one. Why was she saying a third? And then he was like, nah, the second one. And then she goes, talk sweet to me. This is abnormal behavior. I ain't co-signing on this for a black woman, a black man, for our culture, community. I'm not co-signing on this mess. This is abnormal, atypical. This is not normal. So we should not be telling our children like, it's okay, he just needs to find the Lord and repent. Man, please.
Hold on. Can you see me good? Can you see? Listen, can you see me?
I see you perfectly.
Oh, okay. Now go ahead. Now, what you want me to do? Talk sweet to you? I don't. You.
Never mind.
Like you're crazy. I just got finished telling you off, devaluing you. He was nice to her in the beginning, nice and sweet. Then he devalued her. Now she wants to see her body. She doesn't even know what's going on in her head, in my opinion. Okay. She wants now him to talk to her because she's getting supply from him too. This is a very abnormal, atypical, demonic, in my opinion, relationship.
Let me say something to you one time.
How you know?
Boy, you know one thing I know. You know one thing I noticed about you. You impatient.
Patient.
Yeah, it's been 11 months. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know it. You've been impatient, but guess what?
I'm very patient. It's been a year, actually. I told you last April.
Okay, I understand.
I think she's trying to say it's been a year since either she's been active. I don't know. I'm just trying to. I'm just thinking either that they've been together that April. I don't know, or that she's seen him, or that she's been. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting from it.
Damn. So here's the thing.
Never mind.
Listen, what? Can I listen? You can't even let me talk. Can you let me talk?
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, first of all, I want to tell you I definitely appreciate you. I love you very, very much.
So here's the reinforcement. See, he needs to do that to keep her coming. He is playing with her, but clearly she has some issues too.
Thank you for loving me, and thank you for hanging in there with me. And the most important thing, thank you for believing in me. And thank you for fixing yourself up just so I can look at you.
Like a toy, like a piece of meat, like he's grooming you. Thank you. He's telling you thank you. In other words, if you don't understand what he's saying, and this is my opinion, thank you for being the fool, coming here, spending your money. Thank you for taking the time out and allow me to insult you so I can get some supply. Thank you for letting me drool over you and thank you for being this is what he's saying underneath what he's saying. Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I definitely appreciate it.
There you go. Thumbs up.
It's genuine.
Do you see these are spirits? If y'all can't see what I see, I'm sorry. And some people were asking, why is she making faces? Because these people have spirits of lust, spirits of rejection. There's all type of spirits. And if you don't have the ability to, whatever manifests in the physical manifests first in the spiritual realm. She's getting supplied. Look at her face. She goes into exhilaration.
Not no fake shit. So thank you so much. And
it is fake.
Everybody would love it. Did you cut your hair right here?
Okay, see, he went straight to now. I love you. Okay, thank you so much. Did you cut your hair? This is some
on the other side. It looked like it.
It's behind my ear.
Oh, that's what it is. Because you got a perfect V there.
Oh, my sideburns are always cut because they grow long. These are always cut right here. Yeah.
Damn. You ever had your fingernails? You ever done them like that before?
I'm going to make a bold statement and say that doing a TEDx talk is going to be the most transformative and uplifting experience.
Once before. This I do because, when I wear my hair in ponytails, my sideburns. So my sideburns are always cut. But my hair is just.
And it's crazy because he went from her hair straight back to her nails. So it shows you the fixation. This is not normal. So anybody that says that this is normal, and if you cringing in your seat and you feel it's creepy, it's because you're probably a normal person who thinks normally, who, and you're getting these bad vibes. This is what happens when you sit and watch this stuff. Nobody really wants to watch it, but it's about education and commentary for me.
Behind my ear.
Oh, okay. So you got both sides cut. Both sides.
I don't have a hairdo right now.
That is a great hairdo.
I mean, it's not specifically cut to me. One thing was cut was right back here, the back of my head. because it grows in a V. So the V part was cut to just be like this in the back. So it wouldn't be like this. You know, that looked like that back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, like in the back of the day.
Just like this now, like it's bluntly across.
You know.
That's the only thing that's cut. I didn't cut my bangs.
Okay, I can see them all in your face.
I kind of try to curl them, but they're not going to. Can't curl them, it's so tight.
I'm trying to see your eyelashes. That's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see.
Went to the eyelashes. I don't even know, y'all. Let me just be very upfront. I don't even know how Shirley took this for 8 years. I really, really don't know how she took it. But again, we're not blaming the victims, but that laugh alone would have made me want to knock him out. I'm like, what you laughing at? I'm sorry.
Did you push?
I didn't.
Okay, that's what it is. I was trying to figure out, like, this woman got some eyelashes on. Let me see that pointed nose again. Turn around again. Let me see a little.
She's on display like a piece of meat. And she's okay with this. And yet she sits and talks like no, sis, you need help. If nobody else is going to tell you, if your family is not going to tell you, if, your brother ain't going to tell you, you need to get some help. Really, you need to sit down with somebody and really talk to somebody. So that way you can heal and have a normal, healthy life.
Okay. All right, pretty.
See,
I was looking at the baseball game. I'm like, it is any white people stay in Ohio.
Now, how the heck do you go from, all right, pretty, your lashes, to any white people stay in Ohio? This is what you call word salad and confusion. And we know who's the author of confusion. It's Satan.
All the white, your hands done got real dark.
See, he goes back and forth. He gets her on this high, and then look at her face now. Ooh, your hands done got real dark. This is what you call grooming, and he's devaluing her. It's that push-pull thing.
Man, yeah, you don't look like the same person.
Shut up. Somebody else's hand.
See?
No, for real, those Jones is really, really, really dark.
They're not actually that dark, really. They just look dark when you put them up to my face.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they are dark now.
My face just happens to be a tad bit light. That's
a tad bit.
Is that better?
No.
Go back. Let's go forward a little bit.
Oh.
I don't wanna...
Hey, you don't look old, though. God, dog, you don't look old. You don't even look old at all, man.
Back to her
I'll tell you, motherfucker, look at you like you ain't had no struggles in life. For real.
I got a lot of struggles. A lot of. It's
it don't look like it, though.
You can't stress it.
No, you can't stress it. No, you can't. You got that fresh, clean, white ass shirt on. I like that green and white on you, boy. That shit flying. So
there he goes. He knows what to say. Oh, that's fly. She got on a regular pair of romper room overalls on and a t-shirt, a muscle shirt. Now, how's that fly, Ernesto, when you were wearing red bottoms and driving Bentley? So stop, telling her stories.
That's what I like. You're good to go with me. You're good to go with me. Yeah, you're good.
You're 10 pounds, I'll be really good, right?
Well, you know what? Well, guess what? You really can't really tell what you wear with them clothes you got on today. You really can't really tell.
You can't tell that I'm small. People never guess me to be in my size that I really am. So.
Yeah, so they can't really.
Although when you compare me to a actual woman, I am small.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
And I really do think that she's self-conscious about that, because a woman that's in her 40s, 50s, when your 30s, 40s, 50s, you have some kids, you spread a little. You get into your 50s, you spread. And so you have that, a little more fluffier, curves, but she has a body of a child. And I think that really does bother her. And, my thing is, take time to heal, nourish your soul, your spirit, your body with good food, rest, stay out of toxic relationships, and heal. And, she probably will gain weight, but she's very self-conscious about her weight and how she looks. So, the bottom line is he knows this, and he plays on the fact, and she knows it. She knows that her body structure and stature at 90-something pounds she knows that she doesn't look to have a womanly body. Okay, she has a girlish type body. That
I'm not an average size adult. That's why I get guessed as a kid first, because they'll glance at me and then they'll look at my body and think child.
Yes,
teenager.
That's true.
That's why 3 times I thought you were Katie's friend. I thought you were Katie's friend, and I'm like, no. So we the same size, because most women over 30 are thick.
Absolutely.
Right?
Thick. Sonia really wishes she was really thick, and not so much thick, but has some meat on her body, because Ernesto likes his women slim but with a little meat, and she doesn't have that, so she's very self-conscious about it.
Women over 40 are thick. Most women over 50 is
thick,
big. So I'm under 100 pounds, and that's not common, with women over 40, 50.
It's true. She's telling me.
No, it's about to be fucking 60 years old. Damn, boy, that shit is crazy to me. You should be happy. You should be happy.
I will be when you get out and could let that tongue loose, apparently.
Now, isn't this the same person who sits? I've watched several of her interviews, and she acts like she has no interest in this man whatsoever, and that she's just his friend. But she was like, okay, clearly this is a reference to a more intimate sexual type of thing. This is just what it is. Let's call it what it is, okay? Stop pretending.
I didn't mean that, but okay.
That part just almost made me want to throw up. Want to make me want to regurgitate. I'm just saying. I just got to move past that, because it made me really want to throw up. Not for anything, just because of the creepy, weird relationship that they have. Ugh.
Hey. I'll take that.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. I'm proud
of you.
Proud of you.
Oh shit! You're funny. You funny.
Remember when he laid it on you before? This is where the soul ties come in. Y'all know I did 2 videos on soul ties, and when you engage with somebody, whether it's a holy matrimony where it's ordained by God within a marriage or outside, you become soul tied. So not only is she trauma bonded, she's soul tied to him in the spirit realm, because the acts that they engaged in. She said that she engaged with him, didn't know he was married. Okay. But doesn't matter. You're still engaging with him now. And, and it's not a godly soul tie, whether he's married or not. So you're trauma bonded to him and you're soul tied to him. Really? That's what this is.
Hey,
you
man.
started it.
Hey, look here. Hey, one thing I do know for sure.
Here. Katie said, if you see him, tell him she said hi. She said, he in Cobb County. Isn't that where Nesta went? Telling him to tell Young Thug. I said, hey. I was like, okay, I don't think they in the same spot, but okay.
Oh, shit. Man, these folks is crazy out there in the streets out there.
I don't even think you know what he looked like. Do you even know what he looked like?
I know what he looked like.
Let's fast forward, because sometimes it makes me
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, let me see what you got going on over there, woman.
Now more positive reinforcement. Okay.
Marcus is a connoisseur.
We're going to skip this commercial.
Yeah, damn, you look young as a motherfucker. That shit is amazing to me.
Now, how is that normal for a man to be talking like that? It is. He done said this 3 or 4 times through this call. So if anybody want to sit and pat their feet and thump on their Bibles and say that this is normal behavior, it's not.
Really?
Yeah, man, that shit is amazing.
The less makeup I wear, the younger I look. Remember, the more makeup I wear, the older it makes me look.
Oh, okay.
I don't wear makeup. I don't have black eyeliner on. I don't have lashes on.
Look, guys, he's already groomed her. She knows that he likes that young look, so she comes there looking young, no makeup, so that she looks like a younger person. Let's fast forward to the part where he devalues her and then gives us some more positive reinforcement.
Let's do it. And then it fell, of course. It's gonna fall because of the weight of my hair is heavy anyway. So I was just trying to give it some type of lift, because it was wrapped in a scarf for the last 2 days since Friday. I had it wrapped in a scarf.
Oh, for you know
I
the
didn't take it out
scar.
yesterday.
You know that scar make your hair like you got a perm in your hair. You do know that, right? It straightens your hair.
Well, I
Did
had
you know that?
scarf on, and
Tell us he don't.
no, it pretty much do it. Mine, I guess how it normally acts. This isn't act. It just didn't get a little oily like it should have because I didn't flat iron it. I didn't
What you
flat
talking
iron
about?
it
The oil?
yesterday.
You talking about oil that comes from your skin, from your scalp?
And I put no oil in my hair this time. Put no oil sheen in my hair.
Lose brain cells.
Sometimes I'll put a little oil sheen in it, but this time I put nothing in it because I was going to wear it differently. So,
Oh my God.
I expect you to know how much you love me.
Okay. Well, you know I love you. You ain't got.
See, there he goes. You know I love you. These are spirits. These are spirits. I'm telling you what the spirits are. Spirits of lust, spirits of rejection, spirits of abandonment, spirits of perversion. I'm talking about it, okay? I'm gonna look at your comments later, but these are what the spirits you see going back and forth in them, okay? Because we're supposed to discern the spirits. We're supposed to test the spirits with an S, because there's many, okay? And these two got many going around in them. Mm-hmm.
Got to go through all that. Now, what's wrong with your head? You got a headache? Or are you trying to get your ear prepared for this level?
I'm trying to hear this bullshit.
Hey, this is not bullshit. Now, come on. Now, why you talk to me like that? You supposed to keep it 1,000 with me.
She is.
Dog, it took her 10 minutes to get up.
The lady back there. You know that's the one thing that people don't like about these two. Had they, because they talk about everybody. And that's one thing that you must learn with people that are on the spectrum. They talk about you. They talk about their mama. They talk about their kids. They talk about people that ain't got nothing else to do with them. They just talk about everybody. That's a spirit of gossip. That's a spirit of hate, envy. That's just a wicked, foul spirit in both of them. That's just what it is. Let's call it out. I'm calling it out.
I hate busy striped pants. I hate when women wear stripy pants.
Let's talk about the lady back there.
I don't like pattern pants.
But don't like nobody to say nothing about her. Somebody call her bony. If somebody call her malnourished, she will be ready to have a heart attack and ready to cry and want to fight you. Okay? But she's very free and very flip it to go and talk about everybody else. That woman back there, whether she got on striped pants with rainbows on them, she could be a very nice woman, a very nice friend. But you would never know because you would judge her based on the fact that she got on striped pants. Man, go.
I don't know why women wear pattern in their pants. I don't
like that either.
Flea market.
Oh, flea market. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Shout out to everybody in Brooklyn. There used to be a flea market that I used to go to called Aqueduct Flea Market, and I used to love going there with my mother-in-law and my husband and my children. It was a nice flea market to go to. You know what? Whatever. See, they like talking and jonesing on each other and other people.
Molly is loud.
Yeah, you loud.
She feels so good. Look how much she gave us to see the joy in her face from talking about people. That's a spirit. Mm-hmm.
So where you get your class from? Where'd you get your class from?
Now, what man asks you? What normal person asks you where you get your class from? That ain't even a normal question, because I've never asked anybody where they get their class from. Now look at her face. these two.
Because you be talking more mad shit, boy. You be talking mad shit. Yeah, you do. Yeah, don't play with me.
I was born in the suburbs. He's dissing you. You think he's telling you something? He's with your class. What he really means is the low class. That's what he's saying. He's not telling you anything positive. He said, because you be talking mad stuff. But what's your response?
Don't play with me.
Oh my God. I was raised in the suburbs. You know that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but you know what? Damn, but you don't even look 55. That shit is crazy.
If this ain't the 10th, 15th, 20th time he done said, this is not creepy. It is abnormal grooming behavior. And typically you see this behavior in predators. Okay?
Crazy to me.
Yeah, she'll be that in what, 2-3 months? 3 months? 55?
Damn, 55. That's amazing to me.
Look at her. Look at her.
He's still bouncing and pouncing and shit.
Bouncing and pouncing. Look at her. And that's a sexual move that she's doing. Like I told you, there's spirits of lust, spirits of perversion. These two, this is really sickening, actually, watching it. Okay, it doesn't give me anything, but it's good for teaching to show you how these people behave and talk to one another and each other, or possibly you, your children, or other folk.
Yeah, bouncing and pouncing. You funny. Okay. All right. Well, I love you so very.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait till you know what on that. That's what she's saying. Let's keep it 100% and stop sitting here acting like we don't know what's going on. Okay, because this is what it is.
Yeah. All the great things in life is coming real shortly. Keep your prayers up and all that good things, whatever you do. Cause I know you pray to somebody. You want to make this for you.
She's like, she don't pray to nobody. Okay, he said, I know you pray to somebody. She was like,
Yeah, there you go. Yes, you do.
No,
yes, you do.
I prayed one time for you because I said I was going to do it for you, and I did it. I didn't know how to do it, but
she said she didn't even know how to do it. So Sonia doesn't believe. I guess she's an atheist, and that's her right to believe what she wants to. You know, bottom line, and it doesn't surprise me, right? So that these spirits is running all around.
Figured something out.
Are you serious?
I'm not religious.
I got that part. So what made you feel that you want to pray for me? I pray for you.
You do.
He said, I pray for you. What he really means is not P-R-A-Y. He means P-R-E-Y. I'm just letting y'all know.
Yeah, I do. I pray for you.
That's good because my grandmother did. She used to pray for me all the time.
And see, y'all are laughing. Her grandmother may have been an intercessor and a prayer warrior. And that might would have kept Sonia and this woman might have kept her from even the situation with her getting shot. Those prayers, the prayers of the righteous availeth much. So those prayers of your grandmama, what that y'all laughing about, those would have kept you covered. Okay. Some of these old grandmamas and old mothers are praying and covering their children and grandchildren because they know that y'all crazy. And them prayers have protected you. So don't laugh. It ain't funny. Shoot. You better hope somebody praying for you.
No, I guess you picked it up when she stopped. You picked it up because she prayed every day for me.
Damn,
until she forgot who I was. She had Alzheimer's. I love you.
Damn. Okay, I love you very much. What time you would like for me to call? You know, poor man can't be choosy.
7?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong? I'm trying to figure what out. I'm tired of when you be rolling your bottom lip. What is that about?
Watch him diss her again.
I don't know. I need some loving. That's what it is.
Oh, you know what? I think you get all the loving you get right now. I think you get it all right now.
Actual physical loving.
You get all that. You know, it's enough to do whatever you need to do. So I love you very much. Thank you for coming.
Love you.
Child, I can't. Let's go on to the thing here because I had to, some of this stuff I couldn't even fathom. But I wanted you, it's 145 of y'all in here in the chat. Please give me a thumbs up. So were you guys able to identify Nesto looks like a wolf? I'm gonna catch up with the chat. Hold on. He's not happy. She isn't doing what he asked her to do. So he's taking jabs. Absolutely. He's upset because he asked her to do things and she just won't do it. He can't talk about anybody with his chipmunk cheeks. Lord Jesus. Let's scroll down. Let's see. It says she comes across like a lie saying she used to wash her hair every day. Child. Let's see. We got the Temu thing there. And one of the reasons why I'm doing this is to show you the grooming technique, the devaluation. She's in a devaluation stage. So the first stage is love bombing. These are stages of abuse, and even in narcissistic abuse and even in domestic violence situations, they love bomb you, right? And then you go through devaluation, but they don't devalue you all the time. They'll tell you some nice things in the same sentence where they'll dish you or, low-key disrespect you or call you out your name and be like, I didn't mean that. And you be like, what? Those shoes are 12.7 that she in. Y'all, stop. Nesto looks like he does. I might have to agree with that. Just the black version. He does look just like him. He does. Y'all are funny. Y'all are really funny. Monica wants her sandals. Nesta probably has. And you know, that's one of the things as a part of this pathology, which I do believe that he's on the spectrum. They have multiple sources of supply. So what I believe, this is just my belief, because he'll get supply from anywhere. You must understand, they don't care if it's good or negative. So don't think for a minute that Nesto has a problem with the negative stuff. He doesn't care. They like it all together. And even his friend, they like positive and negative things that are being said about them, because it feeds them. It's an energy. It's a negative demonic energy that they feed off of. They're energy vampires. So what you saw was an exchange of foolishness and buffoonery, in my opinion, but it's also an exchange of different spirits, and they just go back and forth and they vibe off of that low grade energy. Nesta was dry on this call, like he's always calling people dry. Yeah. It says, I think she was referring to how many times they moved due to the video. Oh, yeah, she was talking about how many times they moved, or how many. Yeah, well, I was reading into something else. Hey, Eddie Pila, how you doing? It says, neither one of them are normal, both equally maladaptive and absolutely. And now I'm just going to call it what it is. So when you come in contact with people like this, you leave them alone. And unless you understand, you don't placate their behavior. You don't sit up here and just, act like it's all right. And then a lot of us in our communities, especially Black women, we condone this behavior. Oh, well, I'm going to go on, but what about the other people on the other side? She done stole Shirley's husband. Well, she ain't steal nothing, because if you could, she ain't steal nothing. Sonia has been faithful to, I don't believe nothing that none of them say. How about that? I don't believe anything, because people on the spectrum are what they call pathological. They just lie to lie. They don't even never tell the truth. So you don't know what to believe. So therefore you don't need to be around them, because they might tell you something that's true that ain't, that is. It's too much. She too small for him. He don't want her. Somebody said, I don't even know what that emoji is. That blue, what is that? Tell me what that is, because I don't know what that stands for. Brace face 48. Let me know. She disappointed in the response that he gave her. That's not what she was really looking for or needed. Let's see what Joyce Mack said. Ernesto is so, creepy is the word. And that's what it is. And I'm not here to judge him. I'm calling it what it is. So if you're reporting and you're a reporter and you're a content creator, you report what the facts are. And the facts are, this is abnormal, maladaptive, degenerative, demonic behavior. And that's what I'm calling it. I don't have nothing in the game, nothing. You know what I mean? I'm just reporting. I've been doing this before, Nesto. Go look at my channel. It's been around since 2017, 18. And I've been reporting on the same thing. So no, this ain't about just clicks and likes. This is about letting people know this is how these people, you can get got. And he's clowning her to her face. Absolutely. That's what he's doing. He's clowning her. It's weird. Both equally. Yes, it's cringe. You just cringe. Sometimes, like I said, I lose brain cells, so I have to hurry up. Sorry, I had to speed up through it because I cannot watch it. I cannot watch people self-destruct. I don't like to watch that. You know what I'm saying? They are two adults acting like 15, and he 35. Yeah. It says dumb bangs don't move. Y'all some hair experts around these parts. He be finessing. He finessed her. And so I don't know if y'all remember that phone call where his friend was on the phone, and Shirley found out what the other charges were, and they got Lamont to kind of talk Shirley down. And the word that Sonia used was finessed. Yeah, he's finessing her. These people are all about tricks, deceit, underhanded stuff. Nothing about the truth. So I can't speak to, yes, I believe we should show grace and mercy. I believe that we should have a loving heart, but I'm not dining with the devil when you're going to have your knife in my back. No, ma'am. You got to know when to walk away. You got to know when your boundaries have been passed and then you leave. And it's been said, there's a doctor, she's been on YouTube for a while. Her name is Dr. Romani. And she talks a lot about people on the spectrum. One of the things that she mentioned, and I'm going to show y'all something in a minute. She says She goes out, she treats a lot of people like this. A lot of these people who are on the spectrum, they don't come in for treatment. Only when they get arrested or when they're getting ready to lose something will they come in for treatment, right? So she said, if she's at a party and she meets somebody that's charming, she says she runs. These people are very charming. Okay. The key word, charming. They will charm the pants off of you, but you got to have discernment and wisdom, because the bottom line is we all have flaws. So when somebody comes off charming, it's like, it says the pimp and his worker. Absolutely. That's what I believe it is. I don't understand how Shirley deal with him either. He's mentally, yeah, that's why she's recovering right now. If she's getting the help and doing the work, it's going to take her some time to recover. It is gross. I'm calling it what it is. I'm calling it out. Okay. And it's not just Nesto. It's other people who are like this. If this was, I was telling you guys about Dirty John, the black, white, man, woman. I don't care who it is. Yeah. To humble her. Yep. It says he has attention deficit disorder, and so does she. She makes a lot of faces, child. He's so ignorant. Somebody said, let me see what other he said. You just broke it down to another level. Thank you. You're welcome, Michelle. I look at it from a spiritual standpoint. And, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So what's behind them, we're not fighting. When I go and I pray, I'm not praying against a person. There are spirits that make you do what you do. But we all have to be accountable. And they're like I said, I saw spirits of lust, spirits of anger. I saw spirits of, there's so many things going back and forth with them. He honestly does not care about any of these things he's talking about. He's using her insecurities against her. He has fully studied her. Absolutely, Pamela Kingscales. That is true. He studied her, and he studies everybody. And anybody that goes there to see him, he's studying you too, like you a piece of meat. Yes, it is. That's what he's doing. He said, dang, your hands got that dark. To make her feel self-conscious. Unfortunately, this is why people think that he knew possibly. I gotta take that out. Don't use words like that. I can't even say those words. So I'm gonna have to hide that. So I know what you're trying to say, though. I'm just gonna have to hide that. I'm just gonna have to hide that. Yeah, don't use, there's certain words that YouTube doesn't like. So y'all know this by now. Joyce Mack, y'all should know this by now. They're words that they don't like. So don't get my channel looked at like that. An actual woman, what does she see herself as? I think she sees herself as a child. I don't think she sees herself, because she acts like a 15-year-old person. So I don't think she sees herself as being grown. So even with her descriptions, you can see, that there's a problem. I love you because I've been saying all of what you're saying about these two from the very beginning. All of them, Steve, Shirley, Sonia, Nesta, are all demonic. Look, I'm calling it what it is. I don't know nothing about Steve, and I really don't know, because Steve is not a part of this, right? So Shirley, I don't know anything about her, but the fact that, she tolerated this or, participated in it so long, there's a problem. And obviously she has some some things that she hasn't taken care of that are in her life, deep down in her soul, and all of us may have. Nesta was good. He's a very good manipulator. He is very, very good. Very good. That's why I wouldn't even bother. Like, what? No. Nesta was good at manipulation. Very, very good. He's done this all his life, probably from the time he was 5 years old. So he's mastered this. This is what you call master of manipulation. He really devalues women. Absolutely. Absolutely. He was not attracted to any of his mission. He was just using them for, I believe that. They don't love. So if anybody thinks that these people love you, because she was like, talk, sexy, talk nice to me. She needed to hear, she needed to have to be validated. And it's a sign of desperation. And so one of the things the enemy will use are your vulnerabilities and desperation. You don't ever want to meet somebody who, if you're at a period of desperation or vulnerability, because they are going to capitalize on it and use you. Purdy. We're going to add that to the Nesto's Ebonic dictionary. Purdy, like that port. It says Nesto wants her emotional permanence. It's all a part of his lack of object constant. Right. They absolutely. He's immediately jumps into devaluing him, but she loves every bit of it. Just where her face says every bit of it. Nikki, oh my God. Y'all are cruel. Oh my gosh. I don't like when she say actual woman, because she doesn't feel like she's an actual woman. I mean, if you listen to these people long enough, like I said, if they're therapists and psychologists, they will co-sign on most of the stuff that I'm saying. They will say it's maladaptive, it's not normal behavior, it is degenerative, it is not normal. They're going to say, if they are really therapists, they're going to say no. And if somebody says, well, an actual woman, that means she doesn't feel, in my opinion, this is for commentary and educational purpose. If you say an actual woman, I'm a woman. So why would I say actual? She doesn't feel like she's a woman. My grandmother had 12 kids and I was her size. It's nothing wrong with, no, it's not. She should have told him if I was taller, I could have been a model. Absolutely. Some people are petite. Some people are small, a stature. What I'm saying is in reference to her, because I have friends that are very tiny, like her, you know, but the 93-pound, not so much. Okay. But she, in my opinion, because of her medical issues, she has some problems. It appears to maintaining and keeping her weight because she weighs herself, you know, and any little, 10-pound weight loss on her is going to show up drastically. So my thing is, if you looking to do self-care and you really care and have self-esteem, I'm going to spend my time trying to take care and get my life in order. But when you're dealing with these demonic ties, it's very hard to, you know, get rid of these people because they are part of your soul now. Anybody in this right mind knows he's doomed and don't have a chance to be free. If so, Nesto is still, oh gosh, I don't know. He's innocent until proven guilty. And so I'm not the judge and jury. I think he goes back to court on the 5th and the 25th. So we're going to see. I think he's going to get his bond lowered and them to, you know, either throw out the charges, some of those serious charges. I think he's gone before Judge Manning, the one that he was calling names. I think he called her a dyke even. It's a shame. But anyway, those are stories for other days. I think they're going to be looking at those serious charges and we're going to see. They may lower his bond. They may throw him out. I don't know what's going to happen, child. I don't know. She gave him too much ammo to use against herself, child. She goes out of her way for him. Ride or die. Yeah. My question is, would she ride or die for her own children or, you know, somebody, you know? She had no idea that he is grooming her for Erica's, aka Queen of the South, old position. Yeah. The person that he didn't know, that on the police report said he knew her for 20 years. The person that was playing April, you know, Holloway, his attorney, for 2K. You know what, these people, child, what happened was they've been getting away, in my opinion, with a lot of mess for so long. They got caught. And so she uses Nesto as a method of body checking. Instead of looking at body parts to see weight loss, right. Absolutely. Belly Zangra 0206. She uses him to confirm, oh, I look skinnier. Oh, do I look thick? No, ma'am. No, you don't look thick. You know. It says that's why she's always mentioning her size, right? And so what did somebody else say here? LB said he doesn't like women. He doesn't like people at all. And so when people think this is love, they have no empathy. They don't know what love is. They don't know what love is. They know how to manipulate. That's what they do. Monster grooms the victims. Absolutely. This is what it is. So I believe in second chances. I believe that people should be innocent and proven guilty. But these phone calls and things, you just have to look at it and say, well, you have to make an educated guess until he goes before his group of peers and they determine what it is. You know, it does sound crazy. After a while, Nikki, I have to just turn it off because I'm like, you know what? I'm not just going to let this stuff get in my brain. But for educational and let people know, you could be talking to somebody, right? You start dating somebody. I'll give you an example. And y'all go out to dinner and y'all are trying to get to know each other. But he was like, you stupid. And then you go, what did you say? Nah, I was just joking with you. Now, this is the start of devaluation. This person is toxic, number one. And the thing that you should do is finish eating your food, but get up and never see that person again. Do not give them another chance. They're always going to test you or try you. If you like somebody or love them, you're not going to pick their looks apart. But see, Sonia already told him all of her vulnerabilities and what makes her tick and what makes her talk. See? She thinks she is better than women her age. I think she purposely remain that size. I don't know, child. I don't know what these people are into. It is Precious Shannon. You know what? It is a very, very, very sad situation, but it's a situation that we can learn from, because there are many Nestos and many Sonias. So if you're a man and you're dating, you don't want to, in my opinion, I wouldn't want my son dating a Sonia, because I would have a problem with her. Okay. I would have a serious problem with her. Okay. She's not toxic, demonic. And that's why you got to test the spirits and pray before you get involved with these people, because they're going to show you who they are. They're unstable. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. These are unstable. It says, yep, Sonia is of the mentality that, I don't know, but the color is important to her. Complexion, okay? It is, in my opinion. It says these are two people to steer clear of. Greer Jones, and this is the purpose of why I'm talking about it. So miss me with that. And these are some people's, yes, they're lives. When we watch the news, we're watching people's lives. You know, we are watching people's lives. But we need to understand that we are living, it is my opinion, that we're living in a very crucial time. And there are a lot of grifters and a lot of pranksters and a lot of deceivers. And there are a lot of people who are looking to deceive people who don't know better. So this channel is to educate you so you can know better. It says, I think she has, I think she may have, I don't know if it's so much as eating. I don't know if she can keep stuff down. So I wouldn't say, you know, I can't diagnose the child if it's bulimia or anorexia. I don't know. I think she just, from some of her past traumas, you know, it's traumatic if you get shot now. And maybe the prayers of your grandmama, who's no longer with us, protected you from losing your life. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, before I just saw him as a con artist and a freaking trip. Now he is so creepy to me. He looks like he's just be driving around in a white van trying to pick up. Yeah, I tell you. People like Sonia always comparing themselves to others because it's low self-esteem. You have a spirit of rejection. And what I'm talking about, she's trauma bonded because she's had her own traumas that she's not healed from. Obviously, it's very evident. And this is for any of us who've had things in our life. If you have been abused as a child or may have been in foster care, you got to heal them wounds, because what inadvertently you're going to do is you're going to attract and you're going to feel sorry for people who victimize other people. Not to say that you can't have any emotion toward them and be like, you know what, I hope they get their stuff together. But the type of emotion I have for Ernesto is, you know what, I hope you get yourself together. I hope you repent and you know, apologize for the things and repent for the things you've done to people. Now, do I know if he's done that? No. But if I look at some of these calls, it's very evident that he's still playing a manipulative part. And then what happens is some of these people go to the Bible. They go to religion because they know some of you or some of us, we may worship the Lord or have or practice a particular religion, and that may be a soft spot for us. I mean, look at how many people would. Kwame Kilpatrick, he went to prison, came out. I think he's a pastor. Who's that other preacher in New York? I can't remember what he is. He's a pastor, but he came out of prison. A lot of times people come out of prison and go into religion. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but if you do it to mislead people or to, you know, a lot of times it's just to mislead people. That's the way I see it. The weight of her hair is heavy, the delusion. These people, you know, the Bible says let's talk about the Bible, because I'm not a thumper. I believe in it and I really try to practice it, but you're not going to play in my face, okay? I'm going to use some wisdom and discernment. The Bible said we should be wise as serpents, okay? But as gentle as doves. So we have to have a balance somewhere. That we don't just go like, oh, I feel so sorry for you. No, I hope you do repent. I hope you really, really do. But in the meantime, I'm going to sit over here and just use my wisdom and my discernment where he says test the spirits. And when I test the spirits, I see something different that tells me to stay away, okay? And that there's some other stuff that's going on spiritually with this person that needs to be broken. Okay. Yeah, she should never come back to see him again. If she sees this video, I hope it sinks into her mind. But this is creepy. Absolutely. If you are healthy mentally, spiritually, if you came for this session, you would never come back. That's where the boundaries come in at. But people who are trauma bonded, who have been maybe victimized themselves and they have not healed, they will go right back into the lion's den and then try to uplift the perpetrators. And that's how it is. I agree, unfortunately. Yep. I think a man isn't into women with these conversations. Absolutely. You're not talking about you got that V in your hair. I'm like, what is he talking about? I would have been like, hold on for a second. Hold on. He'd be like, where you going? I'm coming back. I'll get in my car and drive away and never come back. Change my number and go on. That is exactly what I would do. Mm-hmm. Thank you for doing this. Angela Hill says, you're right. No sugarcoating nothing with these creatures. Yes, men will try to groom you anyway, but these monsters do grooming first. Absolutely. We're not sugarcoating nothing over here. It's just not you call. If you reporting something, report what the facts are. And the facts are, this is very maladaptive behavior. The facts are, in the Black community, there's some Black women who will actually support. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That will support, okay, the people, the persons that are the predators. And then want to put scripture behind it. No, ma'am. No, sir. She has went to see this creepy over 50. Yeah, she ain't stopping. He made her feel bad about the way she did her makeup. Oh, was that in another call? Because now she comes back with no makeup on. She literally, listen, she gets the French manicure. She doesn't, I remember one time she had on lashes and he was like, oh, those lashes, are those fake? I mean, those are digs. And she can't see it because she is in perpetual confusion with the demons. I refuse to go to jail to listen to somebody constantly criticize me on the slick. Boy, bye. I'm with you, Precious Shannon. I'm with you on that one. But you have her tell it. Everybody jealous of her. No, we feel bad for you, sis, because you are low-key getting played. Okay? Now, you love who you want to love. You can be loyal to you who want to be loyal to. That's your business. Okay? But if people who have wisdom and discernment that can see that this is going to end you up nowhere quick, that's on you. Love who you want. When he gets out, he's going to tell 10 other women of that. He's right. They have multiple. Look, I believe Nesto, it's just my opinion, he got a pen pal in Africa. He got a pen pal in Europe. He got people that might be coming to see him. I don't know who else is on that log, but they always have multiple means of supply. Always. That is just not you. They have multiple. They lead double and triple lives. That's why I don't believe Shirley knew everything. She knew some, because some of this stuff, they compartmentalize you. This is wickedness. So let's call it what it is. Let's stop calling this, it's it, I was the Lord. No, the Lord don't like his children being played with. Okay. He don't like people being deceived at all. He wants you to call it out and expose it. That's what this is exposing season. So all of us, everybody got a background. Everybody come from somewhere. But by golly, it's a pathology in the Black community with Black women where we prop up the person that's a predator, and the people who've been victimized, we victimize them some more. That's sick. It is sick. And then we want to use the Bible. Oh, the Lord says, yeah, but then go to some of the other scriptures. Okay. He's a God of all consuming fire. He don't play. He wants you to live in spirit and in truth, not in false land. She has type 4B here. Why is she acting like she has naturally? I don't know, child. I don't know. It says, you're right. So glad someone is addressing this. It's sick. It is sick. And as long as we keep saying that it's okay in our community and nobody calls it out, it's demonic. It is debased. It is abnormal. Okay? It ain't cute and it don't look good. Call it what it is. Shoot. He used to tell Shirley she loved her too. Absolutely. Until, she was like, I'm done with the money. When she said she's sick and tired, then after that, he was like, I'm done with it. You see how easy for him to discard her, because if you don't love somebody from the beginning, then it's easy for you to put them to the side. You are property to narcissists. You are not a person. You are a piece of property. That's it. They don't love you. They have no empathy. They don't care nothing about you. Yes, they can go stand up at a hospital and act like they care. What do they call it? Learned empathy. She can't afford the expensive lifestyle he and Shirley has. Shirley could barely afford that lifestyle. Yeah, Shirley. Yeah, I hope Shirley getting it back together. They dog everybody to make themselves feel better. Yeah, it's disgusting. The woman over there getting up to, I don't like them when they wear prints. Well, you know what? Then you ain't got to like it. It ain't your money. Shoot. Funny that you're doing this. I went back, listened to an old October 22nd. She described how on that first day they met, and in that 3-hour talk, he told her to go back in the back and take off her clothes. Absolutely. That's what he did. He told her. That's what she said. Okay. So I don't know how people be talking about, oh, we gonna go back and sue. No, y'all made yourself defamatory. Really? Y'all talked about yourselves. Y'all defamed other people, and y'all talked about yourselves. Go back there and take your clothes off. Yes, indeed. Yes, you did. Y'all said it. I didn't. Come on. It's an MC. I think she is thin because she suffered from short bowels. Yeah, part of her colon was cut out. So it's going to be hard for you. It's just like if you go get gastric bypass surgery, they cut out part of your stomach so you don't absorb the nutrients. And the fact that she was short and tiny in stature, it didn't help it any. She is thin because she suffered because of her shooting injury. She can't eat and uptake right. So she should be at home nurturing herself, learning how to cook very high nutritious meals, learning how to make very nice nutritious milkshakes and smoothies with avocado so she can maintain her nutrition. That's what she should be doing, is taking her supplements. Okay, that's what I think she should be. Sonia looks her age to me. Y'all are bad. Y'all are bad. It says the woman moved from Miami to Atlanta to be insulted and used. And you know what? This is a tale. Many women are abused and are doing the same thing that Sonia is doing. So this is not just about Sonia and Ernesto. This is showing you how this looks. It doesn't end well for anybody that gets involved with these people. It doesn't end well for the people. Because let me say this, since people want to thump on Bibles, and I believe in the word, but the Bible also says that he will show you grace and mercy, and he will wink sometimes. But when your cup of iniquity falls over, we all going to reap what we sow. All of us, we can't get out of that. So if this is Ernesto's sowing of reaping what he sowed, there's nothing we can do about it. We can pray all day, but there's nothing. He can ask the Lord to show him some mercy, but we all are going to have to. This is a law, a rule that's there. Okay? What you put down. Okay, and I've reaped some things that I sowed that I didn't like. Okay, I reaped some. So if this is him, Brooklyn is in the house. Shout out to all my BK family, everybody in Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Long Island, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Shout out to you. Hey, Greer Jones, what's going on? And so yeah, we are going to. So if this is his reaping, there's nothing we can do about it. We can pray all day. This is the cup that this is his thing that he has to deal with. Nothing we can do. Okay, just like if we do something incorrect, we have to pay the price. So if this is the situation where the Lord has said, you know what, I'm not winking at you no more. I'm going to bring you to your knees, and you are going to have to suffer the consequences. Humiliation. These calls are going to be out here on the YouTube streets. People are going to be talking about it, and they're going to see you for what you are. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Jezebel, let me tell you something. People want to quote scripture. Jezebel, a plain old witch, okay? The Bible said he gave her time to repent. Did she repent? No. He gives us all time. He does show us grace and mercy. We do what we want. They are really good. Yeah, they are. They are. But I'm using this time C Starks to show the behavior, the grooming behavior. Because we need to call it what it is. It's grooming, and she's going through the devaluation stage. And, it starts off with the love bombing, devaluation, and then they can discard you. But then the cycle can start all over again. Okay? So you can clearly see that she was, I thought it was, I said in my community tab that it was discard. No, she was going through devaluation. They start to devalue you because what happened is, this is what I think. She talked herself that she was this person, this paralegal. She could do all of this. She could do all of that. And then he realized, wait, because a lot of times they'll put you up on a pedestal. When he realized she really couldn't do much or nothing, he starts devaluing her. Never heard such a thing. He's collecting data to devalue. Absolutely. That's what they do. So that's why if you dating somebody, I'm telling you, I'm schooling y'all to this wicked demonic seed that's running around here, in my opinion. What he's trying to say is she doesn't have absolutely. She thought she was like, I was born in the suburbs. No, he was saying he was like, where you get your class from? You don't have no class, but she didn't get it. She didn't get it. He dissed her through the whole thing. I wonder if he ever talk about other like this with Shirley. I know we've some conversations, but I don't know how. I don't know because I know there's a lot of different calls. He's telling her that she is like school on Sunday, no class. It's not funny. But some people, it's going over her head. I missed the flea market laughing at me too. She was like, the flea market. Okay, girl, since she's so bougie, I used to go to the flea market. That's where we got our leaves, and some other stuff, and it was a thing. My grandma, my mother-in-law, and my husband's grandmother, they like going to the flea market. So just to, have them have a nice day out, we would go to the flea market. That's creepy as hell, speaking so much about her looking swell. It is creepy. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. What class? Somebody said, what class? It says she sucks it all up. She's tone deaf. You know what? She is. Look, I pray for the sister. I hope she gets some help. But some people are beyond helping them, right? Because the bottom line is, in order to get help, you have to want to help yourself. And even people who go to like AA meetings and stuff, you got to admit that you got a problem. So the first step in getting help or redemption or even getting anything is to say, I have a problem. If you don't do that, then no, there's no help for you. That's it. I'm calling it out. Talking about the others make them feel important. Yeah, I think you're right, MC. It says you calling it out. Well, it's the truth. When we talk about the Bible, it says the truth will set you free. So you can't really be free. And it's so funny because how do people always try to mix the holy with the profane? God ain't got nothing to do with this mess here. Now, he's always there for you if because a lot of us go and do what we want to do and leave him. He don't leave us. But when you doing all type of demonic stuff, he steps out of that. He is too holy, righteous. He don't have nothing to do with the mess. Okay? He doesn't have anything to do with it. But when you call out to him and you ask him and you get on your hands and knees and you repent and you say, you know what, I was ugly, I was disgusting, I did all these things. Yeah, maybe he will step back in your life, but you have to go through some things. You have to be transformed, your mind, your heart, and everything. So no, miss me with all the foolishness. Sorry for my manners. It's afternoon. Everyone just coming in. Hey, K, bonita. Bonita means beautiful. Does that bonita mean beautiful? I think so. Titanium, I am 100% girl. And somebody, KK Bonita said, good. I hope you're doing good. It says she is from the hood. Stop lying. I don't know where she's from, but she said her dad was an architect and her mom, I heard, is some sort of entertainer or something. I don't know. But the bottom line is what I see. She's an atheist. Well, I don't think she said, but her grandmother was praying for her. And them prayers probably helped her, get to where she's getting. He scolded her. Now he's gassing. Absolutely. He'll scold her, gas her up, demean her, devalue her, tell you you're beautiful. It's a wicked cycle. No, I'm fleeing from the devil. I don't want to sit and break bread with you or even talk to you for that matter. Okay. The Bible says resist the devil and he will flee. I'm gonna flee. Remember Potiphar's wife with Joseph? I hear he's, comparing himself to Joseph. No, ma'am. No, sir. You're not. No. The word of God is holy. It really, really is. His word is perfect in every way. And a lot of people who have delusions of grandeur will want to think, some people think they Jesus Christ himself. No, no, ma'am. Because see, Potiphar's wife tried to get down with Joseph, but Joseph ran. Okay? He ran. I so agree. I think for us to be able to see it in action, that's absolutely, it's to be able to see it in action. We read about it in books, we hear about it, we watch podcasts, but when you actually see it in action, real life, no reality TV, these are who these people really are. You be like, well, dang, I didn't even know people was really like that. And then you could be able to pick up. So if you're going out eating with a dude and he says something off the rip, eat your meal, but block his number and then don't go, because he's testing you. They call it the doo-doo test. Alzheimer's, obsessed with the mess. Alzheimer's, another word. Y'all are something. Monique, you are so dead on with your commentary. Precious Shannon, I just wanted to, like I said, I'm not new to this. I'm true to it. I've been talking about this before Nesto, and I'll be talking about it after. But we need to tell the truth and shame the devil, okay? And stop hiding behind religion, placating to people who are the enemy. I don't want to be with my enemy. I don't want to break bread with you if you my enemy. I could pray for you from over here and still have compassion, but be like, look, You my enemy. No. You want to kill me. You want to make me bankrupt. You know? No. You won't give me a disease. No. Let's call it what it is. This is maladaptive, degenerative, abnormal behavior. And we as Black women in our communities who have problems of our own, who have spirits of rejection, who have spirits of, having problems from their own childhood, we need to go get healed ourselves first, okay? They have a stronghold on each other. Neither one wants to let go. Spiritual, yeah, they both, the demons is just battling. Lady D, you are correct. If that's why I told you, I said, you see the spirits in them, they both battling. If they get out and get together, they're going to destroy each other utterly. They don't understand that, but they will, okay? Because the devil can't cast out a devil. Anyway, KK Bonita said he laughs at everything. Right. It's also like, I don't know, in my opinion, I was like, Shirley, how you, but it shows you Shirley was getting tired of the laugh. He was like, you got to stop laughing like that. But he knows when to laugh and when not to, because he don't be doing all that laughing with Dre. It says grandma built a hedge of protection around her, but now it's going in steps. Yup, Pamela. That's what I'm saying. She laughing. Her grandmother protected her. Don't you understand that some of our old mothers were praying for us that helped us from getting shot, killed, premature death? You better want somebody praying for you that has a connection to the Most High. Shoot, you better hope that somebody's praying for you and really covering you with the blood. But now she's lost what she said, that part. Just what Pamela Clinkscale said, okay? She had some protection that protected her. But once her grandmother went, if anybody praying for you, that protection is gone. Because now she dipping and dabbing and engaging with evil. That's my opinion. It says these spiritual calls with Shirley helped him to keep up the mask of being a good person, right? Oh, Job, and this, please, please, please. Without that, he is starting to see himself as the monster. Absolutely. They don't like to look at themselves. They don't like, there's things, okay, they don't have empathy. They don't have love. They don't care. But they hate being embarrassed, ridiculed, and they don't like themselves. So even for them to look at themselves or talk about themselves is very hard. Okay. It says she got to reminisce. Let me reminisce over you, my God. It says, I want Sonia to I do. I want her to wake up too. I hope she does. And in waking up, that means she'd have to walk away. She'd have to walk away completely and say, just like Shirley, you have to walk away completely from these people and confess that, you know what? I got God. I was foolish. I had a hold on me. I don't even know. And I'm still battling to get free. Child, please. Let's see. It says, yes, he definitely, it's 151 of y'all in here. And I'm doing this because, like I said, I am not new to this, but I'm definitely true to it. Okay. This ain't about Nesto. There's many Nestos running around here. And there's many Miss Wallers running around here. Okay. Yes, he definitely on the dark triad. Yep. Nikki LaSalle. You hit it. If you know what the dark triad is, if not, go look it up. Definitely on the spectrum. It says he likes, absolutely. He likes it good, bad, or indifferent. He loves it. Dre, I know you a friend and you a do or die. And I know y'all were in prison together. And I know being maybe cellmates because Dre was big. So I'm thinking that Dre protected, Nesto. But I'm believing Nesto might have helped Dre out. So he's loyal. But Dre, I'm telling you, you it sounds like you love the Lord and so does your mama. But there's sometimes at these end times, you got to cut your losses, okay? Because they'll bring you down with them. Trust and believe. They ain't loyal to nobody. I think he's high functioning. I don't think so. I think he's very clever and very diabolical, but I don't think he's high functioning. Bushwick in the house, repping right here. That's what's up. J Vickers 67. I'm repping a lot of areas. I'm repping where my mama at. Chelsea, Manhattan. I'm repping the Bronx. I'm repping Queens. Okay. Cambria Heights. I'm repping East New York, Brownsville, in Brooklyn. Yes. And Crown Heights. Okay. All right. And East New York. Okay. It said here for the replay of Nesto and Sonia. They are a hot mess. So let me show y'all something right quick because y'all commented down below and I need y'all to give me a thumbs up. But I want to show y'all something too so y'all can see what I'm talking about as it relates to And we're going to see on Monday, what happens. You know what I mean? So this is from Psych Central. It says how society gaslights the survivors of narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopaths. We gaslight them. Our society, especially, this ain't just me saying this. It says there is a class of individuals who have been around forever and who are found in every race, culture, society, and walk of life. So don't get it twisted. This ain't just about Nesto. These people are everywhere, all across the world. Everybody has met these people. So you cannot not meet them because they're everywhere, okay? They're your next door neighbors, your teachers, your bosses. It says everybody has met these people, been deceived and manipulated by them, and forced to live with or repair the damage they have wrought. These often charming, I'm going to say that word again. These people are very charming. If somebody is that charming, you might want to run in the opposite direction. I don't want to talk to you because this is the word that comes across many times in psychiatry, in psychology. And recently I heard on YouTube that this person is charming. And I must say, I've not met Ernesto or Mr. Williams, but obviously he had to be charming enough for these women to do what they did in conjunction with some demons. But anyway, it says these often charming but always deadly individuals have a clinical name: psychopaths. Their hallmark is a stunning lack of conscience. Their game is self-gratification at the other person's expense. Many spend time in prison, but many do not. All take far more than they give. This is Dr. Robert Hare from the book, The Charming Psychopath. I didn't say it. They said it. Many are in prison, but there's some walking around here. Now let's go to number 4. I'm going to go to number 4 because we have a tendency to number 3. Okay. Number 4. It says here, it says narcissistic or sociopathic abusers tend to be very charming and can hook, dupe, and manipulate even the most skilled of professionals. I just want you to understand that. So when people are asking the questions why, and who's a deceiver? Satan. He is the devil. He's a liar. He's a thief. He's all about deception, Jedi mind tricks. And so we better understand that this pathology, I love the way he put it. Some of these people, they can dupe the best of us. Okay, so that's why people want to know why, because I want people to be educated, to understand that this is not a joke. These people can ruin your lives. Okay, from the rooter to the tutor. You get hemmed up with these folk, you're gonna have some problems. It says Nestor is bothered by Sonia's look of youth being with her. Yeah, probably so. Let's see. It says, yes, it says we are wishing up. With wising up, right? Wising up, absolutely. And they don't like it. And that's why I said if anybody is dating or getting ready to get married, have a 2-year engagement. They should be okay with it if they love you. Because within that year and a half, I think they can keep their mask on for about a year. But if I ever was to interview Shirley, she would tell you the red flags were there. The red flags are there. When you first meet a narc, they will come across as charming and charismatic. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's who they are. Very charming and very charismatic. That's how you get got. It's hard to believe that as flat and edgeless. Oh my God. Sister to sister. Oh my God. Y'all are funny. I agree. It says, somebody else says, yeah, I'm just going through your comments. And thank you guys for the engagement. I appreciate your comments. I'm not here to drag anybody, but I'm here to educate, to uplift, and let the people who are victims of this type of behavior. I don't know what he's done and what he hasn't done, because he's by way of our judicial system, innocent until proven guilty, right? But I do know there are people who prey on other people, and he appears to me to be on that spectrum. So we need to know about it. I'm not playing. Shirley is a mature version of Sonia. Yep, Shirley just cares about money instead of her looks. They have a lot in common. Okay, they really, really do. He mastered manipulation to survive. His upbringing is lacking. Absolutely. I agree. Yep, 2-5. Judge Manning a hearing. I think he called her a dyke. And Judge Manning seems like a very, fair judge, And I'm just like, hey, you caught alive. Hey, T. Renee. Just to be, these people, they just talk about everybody. It said he needs to, well, we're going to see. We're going to see. Sonia has stunted trauma growth. It's sad. They all do. And some of us do. Some of us have. But if you do, go get the help that you need. Go and talk to somebody and get the mental counseling and therapy that you need. No, you're not late. You look, you always glad that you're here. Yes, I don't want this for my son. Let anyone, or anybody do you want somebody meeting some of these characters? Or you want to school them and educate them about how these people get down? Because when you first meet them, you're going to meet their representative. You're not going to meet the true them. They have many masks and many identities. Okay, they're going to love bomb you and charm the mess out of you and tell you that they love you and try to get in bed with you. Just like according to Sonia, he told her, go on the back and take your clothes off. And I guess she did just that. I bet Shirley thought when she broke it off with him, he was devastated. No, he don't care. They have no empathy. That's the whole point. They don't care. Shoot, she ain't devastated. He probably got a pen pal in Africa, Nigeria. He probably got some Nigerian pen pals. He probably got some in Mexico. This man probably got people that's gonna probably come and visit him from other countries. Child, please. She brought her class from the bottom of the. Oh God, y'all are cruel. Oh my gosh. It says here. Jay Vickers said, I heard the BK in her voice and stayed for the commentary. I'm enjoying it. Well, one of the things that, and I don't like to get emotionally vested, but when I see something, because if I'm incorrect, y'all, I want you to call me out. See, that's a person who has some maturity, who can self-reflect, and who has self-awareness. You can say, you know what, I was wrong about that. I need to correct that. I need to do better. I need to correct that situation. But I don't want you co-signing on my, abnormalness. Okay. This is what we've done in our community for so long. How has it gotten us? How far has it gotten us? How well are we doing? You know what I'm saying? These abnormal behaviors. Nesto telling Sonia to plunge. Yep, to get hers. Let's see what everybody. Candy K says that. Okay, so we're gonna see on February 5th, which is Monday. And we're going to see what happens. And then I think the nutrients. Yes, that's another one of the words. I tell you. We're going to see on the 5th what happens. But what I do know, Sonia's trauma bonded. So he's trauma bonding, the trauma bonded. And then a lot of these individuals will use religion. And no, Joseph, nope. He ran away from Potiphar's wife. Nope. The plan for the Lord was for Joseph to be elevated to the position where he was supposed to be, right? The difference is Joseph, right, didn't sin. He stayed, true to the game and stayed worshiping the Lord, even though he was, did dirty by his brothers. He stayed true to the game, meaning he stayed in the position that he was supposed to be, and he was elevated according to God's plan for him. All right. But not to say he didn't encounter a narcissist or a Jezebel, because he did. Potiphar's wife, he encountered her. She tried to sleep with him, and that would have changed his destiny. And I'm here to let you know, these people are destiny killers and stealers. So if you had something in your life, there was greatness destined for Joseph. Okay. But if he had slept with Potiphar's wife, I'm telling you, his destiny would have been altered. And that's why you cannot get down with these people. You cannot. You can't get down because they will cause you problems. And when you do get down with these folks, it alters your destiny. They steal your virtue. You become broke, sick. You don't want to because they have spirits in them. I can't even explain it, but this is what it is. This is what it is. We need to stand clear of these individuals, man or woman. Okay? This is not true. This is not something that we that's fake. This is the truth. Nikki said all a lie. It says we are in the season of truth and righteousness. Praise God. Absolutely. Titanium, I am. Hallelujah. And that's what it is all about. So if we're going to quote scripture, we need to quote it in context and not just pick or choose the scriptures that we want to utilize to support somebody's bad, negative, dysfunctional behavior, or to use it to support our dysfunctional behavior. Because that's what a lot of times people will do. They will go toward religion and the Bible to try to support their behavior. But the bottom line, the Bible is about truth. If you ugly, nasty, stinking attitude, toxic, you gotta say what it is. I had a bad attitude. You gotta confess them things and deal with them right on front, okay, on Front Street. Because if not, you're gonna have to deal with it one way or the other. She says, silly Sonia. It says Shirley's greed for the come up is what landed her. Yeah, well, she has some. Hey, NYC in the chat. Hey, Nikki. Shout out to all my New York City. And you know what? A lot of you guys are on the West Coast. Shout out to all my family and subscribers in California, New York, okay, Atlanta, okay, in the Southeast. Shout out to all of y'all. Some in the UK. It says here, it says she's discarded now. He met who he can speak directly to Judge Manning. I think also because she said she had to turn in her keys to her townhouse, that was questionable. So maybe she was renting a place while she was here versus trying to get an apartment, because if she's going to be transitory, it wouldn't make sense to, I don't know what she was doing, child, because you can't make heads or tails of what these people do with their money. It says she tucked that tail in on Miss V interview when she talked. Yeah, Miss V, I did watch that interview, and Miss V was basically, holding her feet to the fire, like, excuse me. And she became these people don't like the truth because the truth exposes who they are. So at some point of the time, you're going to have to come to the end of yourself and realize what you are. When people start to make them accountable, I didn't know I said that. Well, it's on the tape. I didn't think I said that. It's on the tape. Oh, I don't know if I said that about her. It's on the tape. Oh, when they was talking about, she told Shirley, get the money, do whatever you can to get the money. I wouldn't tell another woman. Yes, you did. You did. These people are so you know what? She tucked the tail on Miss V's interview when she told her that we here because Shirley was butthurt and she was butthurt and started playing like she was on the phone. Yeah, these people, look, they're very immature. Okay. My son is 15. I now see light at the end of the tunnel. I can write a book about narc abuse. She is telling the truth. I'm not lying. This ain't no joke. Kenny, I'm sorry. My daughter was in the same situation. Thank God both the kids are 18 and 23, so we don't have to deal with him. Absolutely. You don't want to deal with these people. You want to go get as far away from them as possible. So people telling you, oh, you got that. No, I'm not dealing with the devil. Okay, not up front. If I don't have to, if I already identified you and use my wisdom and discernment to see that you evil and wicked, well, I don't got to deal with you. Ain't nothing in that scripture says I can pray for you from over here and hope and pray that you change your ways while I stay very far away from you. It says the only reason why I'm alive is by absolutely. He showed us grace and mercy, but at some point in time you had to try to get away. A lot of times. People don't, and the other part why I do this, some people don't get away. Some of these psychopaths and sociopaths and narcissists, they do injure their prey or unalive them. So this is really serious. So for people to say, nope, miss me with that. Okay? Miss me with it. Actually, the shoes are $8. Y'all still on that? See, Renee, y'all. I feel the same way. Candy said, let me see what else here. It says, I think Nesto. Y'all have Nesto. Dre calls him Nasty Nest. I think Nesto will be charged with more. I don't know. We're going to have to see. So, y'all, I'm just trying to get, it says rep ingredients for the DMV. Yep, the DMV. Yep. I'm repping for y'all, too. Thank y'all for supporting. So, we're going to see on the 5th. And what did she say? My narc said, I never wanted you to see that side of him. These people got more sides to them than a Rubik's Cube, So let me see. So I just wanted to bring that to y'all and show you how, the book of scamulations, is still being written. And we, in my opinion, myself, we have a very toxic behavior in the Black community, especially with Black women. I can only speak for Black women because I am Black or African American or whatever is PG now. Okay. And we have a tendency to not be healed ourselves, but then go and support the predators. And I ain't for that. It says, if he's a good as the Nigerian, he's scamologist. Y'all are crazy. Y'all, that's ye. I'm here. Yeah, I'm a scamologist. Shout out to all my Nigerian brothers and sisters. It says, my mother is dark triad. I married and yeah, because you were trauma bonded from that vulnerable. So these people are able to smell you, sniff you out. One of the things I will say, if you've had a traumatic background and you meet someone in dating, you don't need to tell people all of your business. Keep some of your cards close to your chest. Do a 2-year engagement, do background checks, and if they start insulting you or they love bomb you and then all of a sudden they start calling you names or start disappearing and ghosting you, that's a bad sign. That is a bad sign. And most healthy people, they don't need to be around you, or you might want to talk to each other every day, but they don't need to be so overly, because they have their own life to live. They have their own identity. So we got to watch out for some of this stuff for our children, for our daughters and sons. And if you are, coming out of a situation, where you had a really tough childhood, you may go into a situation where you want to help other people. But if your wounds are not healed, you're going to attract some of these people, and or you're going to be drawn to them, and it's a very toxic thing. But y'all, let me know what y'all think. It says y'all have a great rest. Yes, have a great rest of the weekend. It's 1:30 of y'all. Please give me a thumbs up as you'll go on your way out the door. And also, please do this. Hit your notification bell. Like, share, subscribe, describe in the words of Dre. And I am going to see you guys on the next upload. All of you that were in the chat, interacting, talking today, I so appreciate you guys. And let's get this out here on YouTube so people can learn, so they can actually see what this looks like, so they can come out of the textbooks and see two individuals with certain things, so they can educate and stay away from this type of stuff. This is not about gossip. This is about calling a spade a spade. The Bible says expose them. So that's what we doing. All right, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, hit that little bell, and I will see you on the next upload of Can We Talk? You hear the New Yorker talk with Monique. All right, y'all. Peace. And I'm out. And I am out.